Adaptation to cold, yaks have a thick layer of subcutaneous fat for insulation. Altitude range. Yaks can thrive at altitudes as high as 20,000 feet. Appearance. Yaks have a robust build with long, shaggy hair. Breathing. Adaptations. Yaks have larger lungs and heart to cope with high altitudes. Browsing habits. Yaks use their horns to sweep away snow to reach vegetation. Calving season. Calves are usually born in late spring or early summer. Chorten. Construction. Yak hair is used in constructing chortens, Buddhist shrines. Climate change. Impact. Climate change poses a threat to yak habitats. Climbing abilities. Yaks are skilled climbers navigating steep mountain terrain. Coat colors. They come in various colors, including black, brown, white, and gray. Conservation efforts. Conservation programs aim to protect and preserve wild yak populations. Crossbreeding. Some efforts involve crossbreeding yaks for specific traits. Cultural symbolism. Yaks hold cultural significance in Tibetan and Himalayan traditions. Domestication. Yaks have been domesticated for thousands of years. Endangered status. The wild yak is listed as vulnerable due to habitat loss and hunting. Fodder. Adaptation. Yaks can graze on coarse vegetation other animals might avoid. Fossil evidence. Fossil evidence suggests that yaks have existed for millions of years. Fur trading. Yak fur has been historically traded in some regions. Gestation period. The gestation period for yaks is around 258 days. Gregarious, they prefer living in groups for protection. Habitat. Yaks are native to the Himalayan region of Central Asia. Herbivores. Yaks are herbivores, grazing on grasses and other vegetation. Herding dogs. Herding dogs are often used to manage yak herds. High milk. Fat content. Yak milk has a higher fat content than cow's milk. Himalayan connection. Yaks are closely associated with the Himalayan mountain range. Horns. Both males and females have long, curved horns. Life expectancy. Yaks can live up to 20 years or more. Long-haired tail. Yaks have a long, bushy tail. Mating season. Mating usually occurs in late summer. Mature weight. Adult yaks can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. Nomadic lifestyle. Yaks are often associated with nomadic herding cultures. Pack animals. Yaks are strong pack animals, used to carry goods across mountainous terrain. Purpose. Domesticated yaks are primarily used for milk, meat, and as pack animals. Resilient hooves. Their cloven hooves provide traction on rocky surfaces. Sacred animal. In some cultures, yaks are considered sacred. Scientific name, Bos grunniens and Bos mutus. Slow movers. Despite their size, yaks are relatively slow-moving animals. Social animals. Yaks are social animals and often form herds. Symbol of strength. Yaks are often symbolized as strong and resilient animals. Thick skull. Yaks have a thick skull to withstand collisions during fights. Threats to yaks. Predators include snow leopards and wolves. Traditional medicine. Some communities use yak products in traditional medicine. Wild yak subspecies. The wild yak, Bos mutus, is larger than its domestic counterpart. Yak blood rituals. Yak blood rituals are part of some traditional ceremonies. Yak blood sausages. Yak blood is used in making traditional sausages. Yak blood. In some cultures, yak blood is consumed for its supposed health benefits. Yak bone carving. Yak bones are carved into ornaments and tools. Yak bone jewelry. Yak bones are carved into jewelry items. Yak bone tools. Yak bones are crafted into tools such as needles and combs. Yak butter sculptures. Yak butter sculptures are created as offerings in Tibetan Buddhism. Yak butter tea. Yak butter is a key ingredient in Traditional Tibetan butter tea. Yak cart transport. Yaks are hitched to carts for transportation in some regions. Yak cheese production. Yak cheese is produced in some regions. Yak cheese, yak milk is used to make various dairy products, including cheese. Yak conservation reserves. Some areas establish conservation reserves to protect wild yaks. Yak crossings. Yaks are known for creating paths used by other animals in mountainous areas. Yak dung fuel. Yak dung is used as fuel in some regions. Yak dung homes. Yak dung is used as a building material for traditional homes. Yak festival games. Yak festival activities include traditional games and performances. Yak festival. Some regions celebrate yak festivals to honor these animals. Yak fiber art traditions. Various regions have unique traditions of yak fiber art. Yak fiber arts. Yak hair is used in various fiber arts, including weaving and felting. Yak ghee production. Yak milk is used to make clarified butter, ghee. Yak hair products. Yak hair is used in making various crafts and textiles. Yak hair quilts. Yak hair is used in making warm quilts. Yak hair rope. Yak hair is woven into strong ropes. Yak hide clothing. Yak hides are used to make clothing items. Yak hides. Yak hides are used to make leather products. Yak horn carving. Yak horns are carved into decorative items. Yak horn drinking vessels. Yak horns are fashioned into drinking vessels. Yak leather crafts. Yak hides are used in crafting leather goods. Yak manure homes. Yak dung is used in constructing traditional homes. Yak meat jerky. Yak meat is dried and preserved as jerky. Yak meat. Nutrition. Yak meat is low in fat and cholesterol compared to other meats. Yak meat. Yak meat is lean and considered a delicacy in some regions. Yak migration patterns. Yaks exhibit seasonal migration patterns in search of food. Yak milk. Products, in addition to butter and cheese, yak milk is used to make yogurt. Yak milk tea. Yak milk is a key ingredient in traditional Tibetan milk tea. Yak milk. Yak milk is rich in fat and protein, important for survival in harsh climates. Yak muzzles. In some areas, yaks wear muzzles to prevent overgrazing. Yak food uses. Yak dung is used as fertilizer and fuel. Yak products trade. Yak products are traded in local markets. Yak racing. In some areas, yak racing is a traditional sport. Yak rugs. Yak wool is used in making durable and warm rugs. Yak skull art. Intricate art is sometimes created on yak skulls. Yak skull decor. Decorative yak skulls are sometimes displayed in homes. Yak skull drums. Yak skulls are fashioned into drums. Yak skull masks. Yak skulls are sometimes used in making masks. Yak skull ornaments. Decorative ornaments are sometimes made from yak skulls. Yak skull shrine. Decorations. Decorative yak skulls are sometimes placed in shrines. Yak skull totem poles. Yak skulls are stacked to create totem poles. Yak skull totems. Yak skulls are sometimes adorned with colorful decorations. Yak skulls. Yak skulls are sometimes used in religious rituals. Yak thanka. Yak hair is used in thanka paintings, traditional Tibetan Buddhist art. Yak transport. Yaks are used for transport in areas with challenging terrains. Yak wool ponchos. Yak wool is used in making warm ponchos. Yak wool rugs. Yak wool rugs are valued for their warmth and durability. Yak wool. Yak hair is collected to make durable wool used in textiles. Yak worship. In some cultures, yaks are worshipped as symbols of strength. Yak drawn plows. In traditional agriculture, yaks are used to pull plows.